I'm Macaulay, and I look like a disaster today. Today, I want to try out some like weird food combinations. I don't really know what else to call it. It's kind of like those pregnancy craving videos. It's basically just like foods that I've seen that like don't seem like they would go together. I don't know, you'll get it when we get into the video. I mean, this is the video, you're watching it currently. Anyways, I don't understand when people say that. Like, they're like, when we get into the video, like you're in the video. I'm not making sense. I am going a little crazy. It's, I don't know when you are watching this. I'm really bad at editing videos and putting them out after I make them. But we're currently in quarantine right now, and I'm in a ghost town because all my friends went home, but I decided no, I want to stay here in my apartment and not go to my parents, even though like, I mean, there's people who have like jobs and have moved out of their parents' homes completely and they're going back home. My brother. And I don't know, I just wanted to stay here. So now I'm here and nobody else is. This is week 2 of quarantine, I think. Anyways, I'm not gonna be wasting any of the food. I'm gonna eat all of it, even if it's gross, because like, I don't wanna waste. And if it is gross, I'll just take the combinations apart and eat them separately, you know? Like, you don't have to eat them together. So, the first flavor combination, oh my god. I promise I'll shower before I eat the other 2. The first flavor combination I want to try is this sandwich that I saw on a BuzzFeed video. Tasty producers swap snacks, and this guy Andrew, who I really like that does tasty stuff, he makes sandwiches with peanut butter and pickles, which sounds nasty, but I like pickles a lot. Like, I'm obsessed with pickles, and I like peanut butter sandwiches. And you know, I don't always have, like, I like sandwiches to be like, you got guacamole and tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuce. Like, I like to put a lot of veggies in them. And so a lot of times I don't eat sandwiches because I'm like, I don't have all the veggies and I don't want to eat a sandwich that's just pickles if I only have pickles, you know? Because I'm weird that I don't like, I don't eat deli meats, obviously, because I don't eat meat. But I also don't like cheese on sandwiches. Like, I don't like a cold cheese sandwich. I'll eat grilled cheese, but like, at Jimmy John's, I get the veggie and I take the provolone out. I'm like, no provolone. Because I don't like cold slices of cheese in my sandwich. It's like, it grosses me out. So like, I would just be eating a pickle sandwich. But if this is tasty, I always have peanut butter, I usually have bread, and I always have pickles. So hopefully it tastes good. And I'm just gonna make it right now and eat it. Okay, so here's my plate. This summer I was really excited about having my own apartment, so I went shopping and got a lot of stuff. So I have matching plates, I have plates that are like ceramic and breakable like this, and I also have plastic ones. They're all dishwasher safe, but the plastic ones are not microwavable because my friends, I don't trust them with the good plates when they have had a beverage that is alcoholic. Yeah, you didn't need to know that. I just wanted to show off my plate because I mean, I did a good job. Do I do like, I want to like swatch it? Is that what it's? Swatching it, right? Here's my bread. It's honey wheat because that's the only bread that exists that is good. So many people I've met in college eat white bread, and I don't understand. I have never ever known someone to eat white bread before I went to college. Like, if you're one of the people that eats white bread, why? So here is my Jif peanut butter. It's a J, so that's why it's pronounced Jif. If it was a G, it would be pronounced GIF. I'm talking to myself in an empty apartment. I miss people. Just gonna coat the bread with some peanut butter. I think, so usually when I make a peanut butter sandwich, I coat both sides with peanut butter. And the pickles I have are like really flavorful. Like, they've got a really strong, oh, I wasn't even showing you. They've got a really strong flavor. So I think I'm gonna coat both sides to make sure the peanut butter flavor is there. So these are the pickles that I use. They're Clausen. and they're the kind that's always refrigerated. They're so good. Like whatever is in this, I want to try to recreate these with like a cucumber because they're really expensive. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, I just opened it so easily, but also juice fell out. The final, I'm actually like scared to eat this. So my whole family loves pickles, and so whenever I'm home, we have to literally like ration our slices. Like if you eat a slice plain, you like it's terrible. Like you've committed a crime against the family. Or if you put more than 2 slices on your sandwich, horrible. That's why I'm glad I'm here, not at home rationing my pickles. Okay, I have tiny little baby hands, so I usually eat a sandwich with both hands, but I'm trying to hold the plate here so that pickle juice doesn't drip everywhere. It's a struggle is what I'm trying to say, and it really shouldn't be. But here we go, pickle peanut butter sandwich. Okay, so I just got a lot of crust in that bite, so I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna do it a round 2. It's not bad. I just got chills. I literally just got chills. I don't know, it's because the apartment's cold or because this is an experience. I mean, it tastes exactly like you'd expect it to. It tastes like, but the thing is, they're not happening together. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, it's not like when you put 2 things together and you can taste them both at the same time. Like the pickle is such a strong flavor that I taste pickle, and then after I swallow it, the peanut butter's kind of stuck to my teeth, and then I taste the peanut butter. Like I can't, I've been trying to like see if I can taste them together, but I can't. Like I'm only tasting them one at a time, which is really wild. Oh, I think I just tasted them at the same time when I swallowed. I can definitely say it is not a taste I've ever had before. I can't tell if it's good or not because it's not. So like when I think of peanut butter or pickles, I think of them as being salty, you know? And this doesn't taste salty at all. Like I would even put salt. I love salt, so I would even put salt on this sandwich. Like it doesn't, I don't know what it tastes like. I mean, it tastes like, it doesn't taste like pickles. It tastes like a lightly pickled vegetable, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like if you grab some veggies and you put them in a pickling liquid for like a little while, just so that they get kind of the brine. It tastes like a sauce. It tastes like it should be a sauce. Like a lightly pickled, relishy peanut butter sauce. Like it feels like it should go on something. It shouldn't be its own thing, if that makes sense. The heat is on now. I want to try something real quick. Hang on. Watch my sandwich for me. Nobody's having parties right now, so all of the party size chip bags are on sale. And so I grabbed 4 chip bags. One of them is these dill pickle chips. And I want to try putting them on the sandwich and see what that does. Let's see. Because I know chips on a sandwich is a thing. When I make like, I like to put Doritos in food. Like if I'm making a burrito, I'll make it a Dorito burrito. And I like to crush it a little bit just so that it's easier to like, I don't know. It's easier to hold if it's crushed because then it's like the regular, I think that's enough. It's like the regular shape of a sandwich versus having to align with the chips, especially in tortillas, because the chips, if you try to roll it up and you haven't crushed the chips at all, they'll kind of try to rip through because they have those pointy-ish edges. So let's try this. You get more of a dill flavor with that, but I feel like I don't know what it is about this flavor combination, but they like neutralize each other somehow. Maybe it's the bread, but like the chips have a really strong flavor and the pickles have a really strong flavor, but with the peanut butter they're so muted. Like it almost tastes like nothing. It's so strange. It's really an experience. It's really strange. I'm gonna finish this flavorless sandwich that somehow has no flavor, even though yeah, this is breakfast, and I'll see you guys back when I eat some lunch. Hello friends, I am back. I took a shower, my hair is still wet, and when I got out, it was snowing. It's spring. And the heat came on right as I started recording. None of this matters. No one's watching this, so no one cares. It's been like 2 or 3 hours, and I'm hungry again, because all I've eaten today is that sandwich. And I feel like I didn't really explain it enough. Looking back on it, no memory of what it tasted like. Like I couldn't even describe it to you. Like I just have no idea what it tasted like. So I recommend for you all to try it so that you can experience what I experienced. But lunchtime now, I'm hungry, and every like time I think of this one, I'm like, am I really hungry though? I'm like, am I really hungry though? Like, hungry enough for that? Cause, okay, so the combination we're doing is mac and cheese, boxed mac and cheese with like the little shapes, cause that's the only mac and cheese that exists, and Doritos. And the thing is, I love Doritos. I eat them all the time. And I love boxed I love boxed mac and cheese. I eat that all the time. But together, I'm honestly more worried about this one than I was with the peanut butter and pickles, because like it's two good foods, but also two very gross foods. And I don't know. I'm the kind of person that like, while I'm eating pizza, I have to have like a salad or like a piece of fresh fruit or something with it, or else I just feel too gross, because I love pizza, but like as I'm eating it, I'm like, I need something fresh to go along with this. So a lot of times when I was little, I would actually eat pizza and drink orange juice at the same time. That's a weird flavor combination. Maybe I'll do a video where I just like show you guys all the weird foods I used to eat when I was a kid. But anyways, the source of this masterpiece of a flavor combination is kind of from two different people. It's one channel that I love. It's called Simply Nailogical. She does nail art tutorials sometimes. She made a giant vat of boxed mac and cheese for her boyfriend one time. So the way she eats it is she gets ketchup flavored Lay's chips, and she's in Canada. I don't know if they have those in the US. I've never seen them before, but she crumples up those chips into her mac and cheese and eats it like that. But like I said, I've never seen ketchup chips before. I don't have them, obviously. The other channel that did this is peak videos. Best mom on the internet's mom. Hannah Williams, I love her so much. She does Mom in Progress on BuzzFeed. And then she also has her own channel, Han and Fam. She does a bunch of different things, but one week she had her kids do the meal plan for the whole week. And so they chose a lot of like junk foods and snack foods. And one night they said they wanted mac and cheese and Doritos. And they ate it, and her husband would like scoop the mac and cheese with the Dorito and eat it like that. And she was describing it, and she was like, it was really good. It's real people food. It's real college kid food, but it's not grown-up food. And I'm a college kid, so I want to try it and see if it's actually good. I mean, the two things, like if I was eating them next to each other, I feel like that would be fine. What I am actually really scared about is the scooping it. Like, I feel like mac and cheese and Doritos at the same time, they're such different textures, and I have issues with textures. I'm like a texture, that's why I don't eat like cold cheese on sandwiches and stuff. Like it's not a flavor thing, it's textures for me that are really difficult. And I was a really picky eater as a kid, which is why I ate so many weird things. But it's just like, can't eat plain yogurt. I don't think I'll ever be able to eat sour cream. Can't eat queso. For a long time I couldn't eat guacamole, but now I'm obsessed with guacamole. Like, it's just textures. Textures are an issue for me. So we're gonna make some we're gonna make some boxed mac and cheese and see how it tastes. So this is my Paw Patrol boxed mac and cheese. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud that I eat the little kid mac and cheese. It's the only shape that I enjoy. I feel validated because I went on a date with a food scientist, and they said that the shapes of this mac and cheese are different so that the sauce reacts with it and sticks to it differently. So the difference between this and like elbow macaroni or like a shells type thing, like they actually have different flavors because of the way the sauce adheres to it and like reacts to the nude. Yeah, I feel validated in the fact that this is the only mac and cheese I like. I won't even eat like homemade mac and cheese, like the really like gourmet mac and cheese. I won't eat it. I can't. I can only eat boxed mac and cheese still as an adult. But I feel like that's not a bad thing, because like mac and cheese really isn't good for you anyways. So like if you're gonna eat it, might as well eat this. Like, got a pot. So the instructions on the packaging is 6 cups, but I just kind of fill it until there's enough water that it's gonna like cover the noodles. We're gonna put it on high so that it boils. And I'll be back once it's boiled. This started boiling like immediately. Oh God, it's snowing even more. This started boiling like immediately, so I dropped the temperature down. So we're gonna drop the noodles in. Doing my shirt. It's way too big for me. Wow, this shirt really is. This is where I am, and that's where the shirt is. So little bloop, just kind of whack. A lot of boxed mac and cheese comes with like cheese sauce. This is a powder. I hate the cheese sauces. Like that you have to squeeze out, and I feel like that might be what's grossest for me, is like the texture of the sauce too. Because this sauce is very different than when you like squeeze cheese out. It's gross. It grosses me out. I never really realized, because I always eat it from a pot or a bowl, I never realized how much mac and cheese is in those boxes. Sorry, I laughed while talking. Let me try again. I never realized how much mac and cheese was in those boxes. Like this is a lot of mac and cheese, and it's always filled me up a bunch. And I was always like, why? It's just a little box. No, it's a lot of mac and cheese, so let's get the Doritos. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Swatch it. And here is, I don't even know how to do this. Oh, it broke. Here is the first bite. This is another one where I really cannot describe the flavor. I mean, it's not bad. It's good. I think I maybe had too much macaroni on that one, so let's try less. So the texture was better with less. It's a weird combination. I think because I don't like queso, that's why I feel like the textures are so weird. Because this is very similar to like getting a chip with a bunch of queso, like creamy, gooey stuff on it. The flavor's not bad, but when I had less mac and cheese, I really only tasted the Dorito. It's interesting because these are both very manufactured, cheese flavored, heavily processed things. And so they both have very distinct flavors, kind of like how the pickles had a really distinct flavor, but when you put them together, I don't know, it kind of tastes like a cheesier Dorito. Like if you just if you dipped a Dorito in queso, like that's kind of the taste, which isn't bad. It's not grown-up food. That's definitely, she was right about that one. I don't think I would ever make this again, but as you can see, I'm still eating it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad by any means. I would not call it a meal. I think my roommate would adore it. I do think this is something I would eat drunk. It's kind of like Doritos Locos Tacos, but a completely different flavor. I don't know if that makes sense. I've discovered that I like the Doritos on their own better than the combination of Doritos and mac and cheese, but the combination of Doritos and mac and cheese tastes better than mac and cheese by itself. I don't know. Data. I'm back. It's been a couple hours again and I'm hungry again. I need to enunciate more. It has been a couple hours again. I was excited about the pickle peanut butter sandwich because I thought I was gonna get like a new sandwich out of it. And that didn't happen. That's fine. I didn't want to try the mac and cheese with Doritos. In my head, this video idea like conceptually was good, but it got time to like actually physically make the Dorito mac and cheese. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to make it, but I'm going to because I mean I've made it over halfway. Like I gotta finish the video. So anyways, the last one is I sound so depressed. Okay, the last one is spaghetti tacos. This is originally from iCarly, from like the TV show iCarly. Hannah also made it in one of her, it was in the kids choose our meal prep video. So I'm gonna link that video and then also the swapping snacks videos below so that you can see them and see where the foods kind of came from. I want normal food right now. I haven't had normal food today and I just want something normal. I feel like all in one day was a bad idea. But yeah, I'm gonna make, I also have to eat right now because I forgot to take medicine earlier. Spaghetti. Echo. I have these noodles. They're not spaghetti noodles. I have organic, actual spaghetti noodles. The only ingredient is organic durum wheat semolina. I got interrupted. I hope that video recorded. Because the water is boiling. I'm gonna add a little bit of spaghetti. I really just want one taco. I don't want to make multiples of these. So we're just gonna make this many noodles. This many noodles. Oh, these are fat shells. So here we go. Noodles. So I'm gonna pour in. Whoop. Okay. This is my favorite plate because it's purple and it's adorable and small and I love it. It's perfectly face-sized. I brought this idea up to my roommate of like making spaghetti tacos. I was like, if I made spaghetti tacos, would you try it? And he said no. Let's try this. Unlike anything I have ever had before. How do you describe these kinds of flavors? I think I should have put more sauce on maybe. It's very bland. I can definitely say that I don't like it. I'm not like disgusted by it, but I don't like it. It's so weird. It's so weird. Those were 3 flavor combinations that were strange and I tried them. I made them and I tried them. Let me know if you try these or if there's more foods that I should try that are strange. Or just like foods in general. It doesn't have to be weird. Today was a weird day. It was a strange day today. Goodbye.